I'm gonna copy this. This is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be hilarious. Get something from your deck. Copy. 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 Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTG Gnome here, and today we're going to be checking out Carmella Glamour Thief. Now, when this card first got spoiled, I wasn't really sure on it, but the more I read the card, the more I figured how fun it could be. Playing a Grixis Spellslinger deck is kind of weird because you do want to play Izzet spells, but you also want to play the black spells, so it's a fine balance. We're playing a lot of the Izzet spells that you would find in a Spellslinger Izzet deck with like all the blue spells, all the red spells. There's a few black spells in here like Crux of Fate, Baleful Mastery, Infernal Grasp, Undercity Plunder, Feed the Swarm, Feign Death, and Undying Malice. Because Carmella has, when we pay 1, we can tap her, add Grixis, spend this mana only to cast instant and or sorcery spells, and then when she dies, we can return an instant or sorcery card from our graveyard to our hand. So it's nice to have these Feign Death, Undying Malice effects. The main goal of the deck that I tried to do was the Shark Typhoon, Metallurgic Summonings, Arcane Bombardment type of stuff, where you have these big enchantments that really help out instant or sorcery spells. So I ended up running only Shark Typhoon and Arcane Bombardment, but then I realized, okay, let's put Metallurgic Summonings in here just in case we don't draw these two. And then I also put Papa Stitcher in here, which is really good. Kind of the same thing. When we cast an instant or sorcery spell, we create a 2/2 black zombie with Decade, and it can flip to have those zombies become base power and toughness 3/3s. So they also lose Decade, which is good because we can swing in with those 3/3s and not have them die. And then the rest of the deck is pretty much your typical Izzet Spellslinger kind of shell. So you can take Carmella in a different few ways. You can take her in a way to where you can sacrifice her and recur her back to the battlefield, so that way you get the instant or sorcery spell and you could still use her ability because she does have haste. And so as soon as she hits the battlefield, we can just tap her, and granted if we have a mana available. But the way I built her was your typical Izzet Spellslinger, just because I love Izzet. But I added a few black cards in here to kind of make it like a black deck. There's a lot of cool synergies in here with the copying abilities. You know, we have the Primal Wellspring. When we transform it, we start copying spells when we spend mana from the Primal Wellspring. So we can copy the Maestro's Charm, we copy the Undercity Plunder, which is pretty funny. Pay 2 mana, have your opponent discard 4 cards, or they discard 2 and you get 2 things from their deck. Really solid. And then when you have things like Arcane Bombardment out with the Shark Typhoon, then it just gets really crazy because you're casting the spells. They still have their mana value, but you're not casting them for the mana values, but you still get the Shark tokens from Shark Typhoon. So it's really, really solid. We're running 37 lands. We're running all the Shock lands. We're running all the Innistrad and Crimson Vow dual lands, and we're also running the Zendikar flip lands. So if you guys like the channel, please consider subscribing. I try to put out a new deck every other day or so. Sometimes it takes 3 days, depending on my schedule. So just bear with me for that. I also have a Discord I'm in with MTG Josh. I'll link the Discord and I'll link MTG Josh's channel down below in the comments. You can check out the guy. He's a really good guy. So just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So with that, let's get into some games and I'll show you how the deck does. We're up against Tatyova with a pretty decent hand. Nothing really too fast about it, but we do have our colors. The Maestro Theater helps us fix that. Alright, now we can play Brawl on turn 2, which is good. Make him have to worry about counter spells when we really don't run any in the deck. There's a few in here. Not that many though. Azusa, that's great for a landfall deck. We're just gonna pass. Tome of the Infinite. That's pretty bad. Should have played the blue here. We don't have anything black anyway. We can pass here. Or you know what? Let's play our commander. I don't think he has any removal. Not in Simic, right? Wow. He had to have the Swords of Plowshares. That's pretty annoying. That's just Memory Deluge. Metallurgic Summoning, Jacob Halkin. Jacob Halkin's good. Jacob Halkin's good with like Metallurgic Summonings. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't destroy the Jacob Halkin. If he runs like Kogla and stuff like that, that can be bad for us. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? He's getting all the good cards against us. Unbelievable. I'm surprised he didn't get rid of the River's Rebuke. Let's exile the Shark Typhoon. And we'll play the Shark Typhoon. Well, now it just depends on what he has to destroy. Crawling Barrens. Draws a card. Tomb in the Infinite. See what he gets. Can you get something to destroy enchantments? You can. He can get the Light of Hope, which destroys the Shark Typhoon. That's pretty scary. Mizzix's Mastery. Not too bad. Let's brainstorm and see what we get. Lightning Bolt's pretty good. Let's Lightning Bolt the Tatyova. Get him out of here. That's it, really. I could River's Rebuke, but I'll only be returning the Azusa and the Tome of the Infinite. So it's not something I would like to do. Not with just those two on the board. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll end up still wasting a lot of mana for that. Tatyova. Why not wait to put Tatyova on the field? So he's going to exile our graveyard. That many cards from their graveyard. We're going to have to block. I don't want him to exile anything from our graveyard. Not with the Mizzix's Mastery in our hand. So we do lose Baral, which is a shame. So we'll just have to do this. Prismari commands on top. That is great. Emulating Gyre would be nice. But we only have 3. I'd like to kill the Behemoth. If I played an untapped land, I could play the Teach by Example and then play the Emulating Gyre. That way we'll have 4 instants of sorceries in the graveyard. But that's not going to be the case. So we could play our commander. And then leave up. We might have to block the Froghemoth. We might have to. He gets a Light of Hope or Swords of Plowshares. We're kind of screwed. Swords of Plowshares. Oh, there's nothing we can do anyway. So we lose 4 cards in our graveyard. He's got the Swords of Plowshares twice this game. Gets rid of all our instants and sorceries. Really need to get rid of this. Play our commander. You see if he wants to counter it. So we'll play the Halkin's Insight, destroying target artifact, and we're going to deal 2 damage to the Azusa. Ah, now he's got 2 Froghemoths on the field. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh my god. Gotta be kidding me. So now he's gonna exile our whole graveyard. Gosh, where was that when he played the Vorinclex there? Oh my goodness, man, we gotta so annoying. So at least this way, when he plays the Vorinclex, we can memory lapse it. We still have memory lapse. Beanstalk Giant, okay. But do I counter the Froghemoth or do I counter the Vorinclex? I think I countered the Vorinclex. I think I really do counter the Vorinclex. Let's draw a card. Land. We'll throw it back. Let's keep the Shark open. For when he plays the Froghemoth, he can't attack us. Because the Froghemoth is going to be too small. Vorinclex, we can memory lapse that. There's the Questing Beast. We're going to block. We do lose the 6/6, but that's alright. Let's go get a red. Let's go get a red. Let's draw a card. Land. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, let's transform them. We can teach by example for free and play the strategic planning. Oh, very nice. Infernal Grasp, Grim Tutor. I think I want Infernal Grasp. Crux of Fate. I think we're gonna need the Crux of Fate. And then we won't swing yet. We do need to start doing damage, but it's nice to have 2 board wipes here for his board when a lot of his big stuff comes down. The good thing about Infernal Grasp, it can hit the Vorinclex with only us losing 2 lands the next turn. He's gonna have to spend a lot of mana for the Vorinclex though. This is 8 mana. Just to have it to die. Alright, there's a Vorinclex. Now he's got 8 mana here. So we're gonna Infernal Grasp the Vorinclex. Vorinclex dies. Good. We don't have to worry about the Froghemoth. Oh, Practical Research is nice. We'll play that next turn. We can cast our commander. I don't want a Mizzix Mastery yet. We'll start getting his life total down just a little by little. Omniscience? Oh my goodness. What? What? So this must be a counterspell. Right? Did he get rid of the Prismari command? Yeah, he did. Damn. Let's do this. We can Crux of Fate. Or you know what? Let's attack. Because we're gonna board wipe here. We're gonna play the Crux of Fate. We could also Practical Research. Let's see what we hit off this. I guess I could have waited so we can have the token. Oh, that's very good. Get rid of the Bifrost. So let's do this. So he knows we're getting ready to board wipe. Why would you make that a creature if you know we're about to board wipe? You screwed yourself on that. We're gonna go get practical research. Solve the equation. We need to go find something to destroy this omniscience. I think I have just the card. Feed the swarm. Don't have a counterspell? Good. Let's go. Then we can also experimental overload. Go get back. We can get back the Grim Tutor. We lose 3 life, but I think it's going to be worth it. We have a 12-12, a 4-4. We got a big board here. Unless he has a River's Rebuke. We could have the game here, hopefully. No way. No way, just mass manipulation that. So we can Grim Tutor, right? It'll go to the graveyard. That'll give us 12 cards in the graveyard. So that we can take out the whole board on his side, because he just took our stuff. Yeah, let's go get Maestro's Ascendancy. Now we'll play the Emulating Gyre. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to pass turn. We're at 3 life. He's played Mass Manipulation, Omniscience, Vorinclex, Sublime Epiphany. I wonder what else he has. That's really bad for us. Baleful Mastery. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll have that enter tapped. We can play the Midnight Clock. We can get rid of this for free. We can play the Bifrost from our graveyard, getting rid of Great Henge, sacrificing this 3/3 here that has Stunning Sickness. We just get it right back. That's pretty crazy. And that's an instant, so we'll wait on that. Too bad Maestro's Ascendancy doesn't say once during each turn. That would be great. Kind of broken though, I guess. We've survived a Mass Manipulation and Omniscience. If that doesn't tell you guys how resilient this deck is, I don't know what will. That's insane. Tatio was giving them a lot of cards. Just gonna keep ramping, huh? So we win. Oh, well, he's gonna make us have to block here. Oh, man. 2 mana left. What can you do with 2 mana? Turn target enchantment to its owner's hand. Okay, well, just practical research right now. We'll get rid of the Seize the Spoils. And that's GG's. 5, 8, 14, 17. Yep, that was enough. Good game. Holy crap. How did we survive all that? Okay, we're up against Extus. We have 3 red cards and no red lands except the Valakut Awakening. So I guess we will play this on the land side. First we'll play the Temple. Just because no matter what, this comes in tapped. We might draw a mountain. Feed the Swarm against Extus. We might need that, actually. So let's keep that. Maybe fly Rexian Arena. You can hit enchantments and creatures, so definitely worth looking into. Let's just play this on the red side so we have our red source. Just in case we want to play Seize the Spoils next turn. There's a Dreadhorde Invasion. We could take out the Dreadhorde Invasion with the Feed the Swarm. That way he doesn't get tokens. Let's do that. That way he doesn't get tokens every turn. If we board wipe, he gets a token. If we don't board wipe, he gets a token. You know what I mean? So, well, he doesn't get a token every turn, but if that zombie dies, then he definitely will get a token. Elite Spellbinder. I wonder what he's going to take. He could take the Seize the Spoils to kind of screw us, but we do have the big score. Memory Deluge, okay. So cost 6, so we'll be okay if we actually do that. Big score or Seize the Spoils. I think we do big score. If we do big score, get rid of Seize the Spoils. And pass turn. Now if he blinks this, and he makes a Shark Typhoon cost 8, or the Arcane Bombardment costs 8, that's really bad. I like the Arcane Bombardment here, although I don't like it against this matchup because he's playing white, so that could be an issue. Tenacious Underdog. 3-2 with Blitz. Very interesting. He draws a card. It's not bad, man. 4 mana to draw a card, Blitz. That's a land, we're going to keep that. Should we Arcane Bombardment here, or do we Shark Typhoon? He has 5 cards in hand, 6 cards. 6 cards. Do we take the chance? Let's take the chance. And that way, if he blows that up, then we still have the Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon might be better for this matchup just because he does want to play the backside of this. So if he blows Arcane Bombardment up, we're not too worried about it. It is fun, but if he lets this resolve, it can get really out of hand. Okay. So he blows it up with the Feed the Swarm. If he blitzes this from the graveyard for 4 mana, that'll be 3, 6, 7. I'll be at 7 life. I'll be really close to dying. I think we do this. I think we just get rid of the tokens, or get rid of the creatures right now. He can only do 3 damage to us here instead of 7. Play Shark Typhoon and hope for the best. If he destroys the Shark Typhoon, then we're just screwed, aren't we? You can just keep replaying this from the graveyard. That's pretty annoying. So that's 6 damage coming at us this turn. We can Baleful Mastery that. Get a Shark token for 4 mana. So we can get a 4/4. I think we can also play Carmilla here. Well, we pay for. Yeah, it'd be the same thing. I was thinking maybe we can play the Memory Deluge as well, but that's okay. Creatures are gonna get +1/+1. Oh, they already have +1/+1. Okay, so you can just replay this, Kenny, for 8 mana. I would have to block everything here for him just to do that. Oh, you know what? Wait, does he have to sacrifice the... Yeah, he does have to sacrifice this token in order to play this. So we'll be at... Oh, we have to sacrifice the creature too? Well... My calculations were a smidge off. That kind of sucks for us. We won't lose any life because it's a token. So there's that. But if he has like a haste, something with haste, I think we're screwed either way, aren't we? I was thinking maybe we could play Baral, but let's just play this as well. Very interesting. Baral's expertise. And maybe since this is the only thing that we could probably do. Nah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get the Feigned Death. Aw, man, come on. So the bad thing is here is that if he gets enough mana to make one of these tokens and just swings at us, we lose. So that's the bad thing. So he draws a card. That's really good. Let's do this. This is all we can do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This costs 12. So we have to attack. Ah, dead by Bone Crusher Giant. Classic, isn't it? Classic. Okay, we're up against Omnath. No red mana, but we do have the strategic planning and the search for his contest, so let's keep it. Do have 2 red for the Anger of the Gods, so could be an issue casting that if we need to. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's do Baral. We do Baral, we can place a strategic planning next turn for 1 mana. River's Rebuke. We kind of want stuff in our graveyard. I mean, not necessarily, but we kind of do in a way. You know what? Let's just play Search for his content. Okay, he's gonna annul that. That's fine. We have the Fabled Patches for our turn. Just milled 3 lands. Wow. What is Omnath? Omnath is a 3/3, but when he comes in, you can go look for a land. Play the red here. Go get. Let's play strategic planning first to see what we get. Crux of Fate is good. So is Arcane Signet. I'm pretty sure he has a way to blow that up, doesn't he? Let's just ram for right now. So since we have the Crux of Fate, I like keeping the Anger of the Gods. He's going to play Omnath and he's going to play a land. He's going to put a 1/1 counter on him. There's another land. Some good stuff over here. Jacob Halkin, Primal Amulet, Maestro's Ascendancy. But now he's left 2 mana open. So I wonder what that could be. That's a land. I like to keep that on top. Can we destroy all creatures? We sure can. Omnath can come in though, which is a pain in the ass. But we do get rid of the Ruined Crab, which is nice. And the Wayward Sawtooth. Grim Tutor for a removal spell. Or do we Grim Tutor for like a do we Grim Tutor for actually we can play Anger of the Gods. Kill him, keep our commander. Deck doesn't work if Omnath's not on the field. You can Druid. So we can maybe go get Shark Typhoon or Arcane Bombardment with this. I think I like that idea. Unless he counters it, then we're just screwed. Mystic's Mastery is fun. We can play 2 board wipes, Lightning Bolt, Strategic Planning, Seize the Spoils, and River's Rebuke. Wouldn't be bad. Or maybe we go get the Discover the Formula. Let's get Arcane Bombardment. Can we play it? Are you going to counter that? Any cycles? Oh, he's scrying right now. So he kept one on top, so I wonder what that is. 1, 2, 3. So now he plays Omnath. This is the Elemental, right? Yeah. Dark Ritual. Very nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, let's just do that. We get a ton of cards. And now, I believe we can just keep playing River's Rebuke every time we cast an instant or sorcery spell. Or the first one each turn. And that's kind of broken. Unless he destroys Arcane Bombardment, of course. There's Finale of Devastation. Okay. So he goes to get something with 5 mana. Ashaya is pretty scary. And I think he did that because we have the River's Rebuke. So what that's actually going to allow him to do is not be affected by the... Let's get rid of the blue here. It's not going to allow him to be affected by the River's Rebuke. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because we get the counter on Primal Amulet. So let's keep the Feign Death and the Lightning Bolts. When this triggers, we can Lightning Bolt the Omnath, right? So let's do that. Miscast. Okay, so then we'll do this. The Lightning Bolt gets countered. We'll transform the Primal Wellspring. Cast Lightning Bolt. Cast River's Rebuke. Oh man, that's so good. Oh, we didn't even need to Feign Death, did we? That's so good. I'm gonna copy this. This is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be hilarious. Get something from your deck. Copy. 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 Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's nuts. Well, we could have Shatter Skull Smashing the Ashaya. We will block that. So we can take out the we can take out the Ashaya. Actually, let's just do this. Let's see what we get from his deck, because it's hilarious. Alright. Absolutely insane. What that card can do is absolutely insane. So do 60, 60U, that's gonna be 12. How is he still alive? How the heck did that happen? Comment below if I'm missing something. Oh man, what the heck? How did that happen? When you do 6 or more with Shatterskull smashing, does twice that damage divided? So it does 12? Oh, I guess I screwed the pooch on that one, didn't I? Oh yeah, it's all coming together. We'll do that. We'll get rid of the Galvanic Iteration. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, that's it. We have a ton of mana. Place Seagate Restoration. We'll play the Puppet Stitcher. We can get some creatures. We just need one zombie. Oh, it makes the Cade zombies. Whoops. Well, that's my bad. That's my bad indeed. Hey, props to this guy for staying in there and hanging in there. He could have been quit when he saw that we had the River's Rebuke the whole time. If we get rid of the Ashaya, he might just quit. Now we have the Shark Typhoon, so this is our win con here. We play the Discover the Formula. Oh, I should have actually copied it with Primal Wellspring. See, this is when this starts getting ridiculous. You have to keep casting this. Oh my goodness, I create all these zombies. That is wild. You still be dope. So we'll do this. We'll play the Dark Ritual. We'll play the Practical Research. We're gonna draw a ton of cards here because we copied it. Discard the Instant or Sorcery card, discard the Undying Malice. Like it matters. Discard the Faithless Looting. We have Grape Shot. Do a lot of damage there. So this is gonna storm. I guess we can kill Omnath, right? Let's go. Hey, props to Cancer.x, man. He's staying in there the whole time. Gotta give it up to him. And I think that's our turn. No attacks. But we will win next turn. Genesis Ultimatum. If Ugin was in the form, I'd be really scared, but he's not. Oh, solve the equation. Oh, I could have memory lapsed that. I'm just trying to get through this game. Well, whatever he gets, we can memory lapse, right? Escape shift. Well. And that's GG's. That freaking wild, dude. Look at this board. Puppet Stitcher would have turned. All our tokens would have been base power 3/3. I don't even know if I would have did that. I would have just... Maybe I would have because we had a bunch of zombies here, but that's wild.